Good morning, everyone. How we doing? Hope you guys are having a great day. I certainly am. Just got done cutting the 1.6 acres here. Looking pretty nice. Didn't beat me to death this morning like it usually does. Of course, I went a different way. Anyway, we're going to get into talking about what you have to do to maintain a 48 V-ride. Or, well, the video is specifically for a 48 V-ride too, but you can use this on other mowers as well. I mean, look, they're really all the same, guys. We have a motor, we have a deck, we have a chassis, we have hydro pumps, and we have blades and belts. So we'll talk about it today. Got to go over and do the 2.5 acres next. And hope everybody's having a good week, man. We are winding down here for the year, it looks like. We have had no rain. Temps have been topping out around 65, 68 every day, which is nice. Right now it's really beautiful. I love this time of year other than leaves, okay? And I suggest if you're going to do leaves, you get some type of face mask. If you guys have watched me for a couple years, you always know my voice kind of goes out at this time of year because I don't always remember to bring something to cover my face with, and I suck in all that leaf dust, and with allergies, it kind of takes your voice from you. Anyway, enough of that. Hope you guys enjoyed Motivational Monday yesterday. Let's get over to the 2.5 and get going. See you there. All right, guys, that is it. This beauty is done. I wish I had a drone to show you how good looking this place is, man. But I'll tell you what, one of the reasons I cannot get a 52 out here is when you are inside those gates for both, one is the backyard, one is for the garden, you cannot get a 52 inside there. You can get it in, but you can't get it around things. The 48 fits perfect. So, and I'm not gonna buy another mower just to bring 2 mowers out here to do one property. That's not my thing. Anyway, let's get done, let's get home, and then we'll talk about maintenance on that V-Ride 2. And I think you guys will be surprised at a few things I tell you. See a few. All right, guys, back at home, and I want to go over some quick maintenance tips. Number one, what is the lifeblood of your mower? Well, it's this baby right here, your engine. Got to keep that thing humming. So, every 50 hours, and look, I try to stick to 50. Sometimes I go over to like 52, 53. Change the oil. Change the oil. Okay? Got to get the oil changed. Once a year. Once a year. Now, some of you may do it more. I change the spark plugs once a year. And like I said, you guys can do it more if you want to. I do it once a year. This is so important. You got to keep the air filter clean. I'm getting ready to blow mine out, but that has got to be kept clean, guys. Okay, I usually go through 3 to 4 air filters a year. Another thing on the V-Ride 2, the 48, there are 1, 2, 3, there's one underneath there, makes 4. 1 on each wheel, that's 6. 1 on each spindle, that makes 9. And then there's one down in here that you really can't see. There it is, right there. And there's one on the other side. There's 11 grease fittings, okay? Now, let me tell you something that I had a problem with on mine. I called Big Mo and I said, does your handle shake back and forth? And not like this. Mine was actually shaking. These bolts down here came loose. There's 4 of them. They're a little hard to get to, but they hold this to the chassis. Okay? That is something I found out can be a problem. The only other problem I've had is the throttle cable broke on me. Okay? Now, the mower is getting ready to be 4 years old. So, maintenance-wise, check your belts. Make sure they're not frayed or getting ready to break. Okay, there's 2 belts on this one. There's a drive belt underneath for your hydros underneath in there. And then you've got your belt that runs your blades. Okay, greasing. You want to do that every 50 hours. Do not listen to people that tell you you have to grease Scag all the time. You do not. Every 50 hours, okay? When you change the oil, grease everything. Now, I do my spindles once a week, and I do everything once a week because I am a little more particular. I like things to stay nice, okay? I change my fuel filter once a year, okay? Like I said, plugs, I do those once a year. These plugs are a little difficult to get to. On this side, it's pretty easy. On the other side, you do have to take this bracket loose. You got to move that out of the way to get to that plug. Hydro, after your first 50 hours, change your hydro fluid. After that, it's every 500 hours. So, I don't know what type of mower you have, but I assume that those tips will help you with every mower out there. If you have sealed bearings, obviously you don't have to grease. What is the one thing that I like? Why do I like to grease my mower? Because I can look around. Now look, the chassis, I've had 4 Scags in 14 years. The chassis, I've never had a problem. Never had a problem with wheels. Never had a problem with hydros. Never had a problem with an engine. Okay? But like I said before, I don't keep the mowers until they're completely ragged out. I like to get a little resale value out of them. Everybody's different. I would say you want to sharpen your blades at least once or twice a week, depending on how many yards you have, maybe 3 times. But guys, if you have anything you can add to help this fella out, he just bought a brand new, I believe 2021 V-Ride 2 48-inch. I think you're going to love the mower. It is truly one of the best that I've used from Scag. And I got my little rip in my pad there, but I'm not paying $300 for a new seat. Okay, just not doing it. So there it is, guys. Take care of your equipment. It will take care of you. And Miss Sarah, what are you doing today?
Not much. I got some stuff done.
Any words of wisdom?
Get it.
There it is. Get it. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helps you. As always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.